Namaskar, and I welcome you all to Cosmic Listening. I am your friend, astrologer Shashank Kabra, and I'm very glad to have you here. Today, we are going to dive into a major astrological event, the transit of Jupiter from Taurus to Gemini, which began on the 14th of May this year and would go on up till 18th of October, beyond which Jupiter will transit into Cancer sign. Don't worry, we will come up with another video on that part. Now, as you all know, Jupiter is also known as Devaguru. It is the greatest of all the planets, as it is the greatest of the benefactors, and therefore its transits often brings important shifts in our individual lives and across the collective. So, in this video, we are going to explore both. First, we will try and understand the broader global impact that this transit of Jupiter may have as to what kind of energies and themes we may see playing around in the world. Later on, we will do ascendant by ascendant analysis, trying to understand how this transit of Jupiter is going to affect each one of you personally, particularly in the areas of finance, career, health, and love and relationship. I have provided timestamps for each ascendant, so if you desire, you can jump to your section directly. However, I would request you and encourage you to first listen to the global impact part because, as you know, we all don't live in isolation. We are a part of a larger world, and important transits like these have subtle and powerful impacts on each one of us. So, get comfortable, stay with me till the end, and let's listen what Cosmos has to inform us. Because when you listen closely, universe speaks. Let's continue. So, in the first part, we will be covering the global impact. In the global impact segment, we will be seeing it into six subheadings: mind and communication revolutions, relationships and social dynamics, careers and profession, finances and gains, health and well being, world events, and global impact. In the mind and communication revolution, we will see that we would expect we can expect a boom in intellectual pursuits, learning, writing, speaking, and digital communication. Education, especially online courses, short-term certification, language learning and teaching will thrive. The world would become more information driven and think AI, enhanced productivity, digital nomads, podcasts, webinars will be on the rise. In the relationships segment, relationships will be seen to be shifting towards intellectual compatibility. Increased curiosity in exploring new social bonds will be seen, even those including the long distances one. Partnerships thrive on conversations, ideas, and shared knowledge. However, indecisiveness or mental restlessness can cause short lived flings or misunderstandings. In the careers and professions, we would see boom in the tech sector, AI, writing, journalism, media, consulting, digital marketing, and education. Multiple job roles or gigs can emerge. Portfolio careers will gain popularity. It's a great time for startups, especially in edtech, fintech, content creation, and AI tools. In the finances and gains sector, diversification of income should be the buzzword. Expect growth from side hustles, freelancing, or digital products. Gains through foreign collaborations, creative ventures, and online platforms can also be expected. Be cautious of scams, overtrading, or speculative risks due to misinformation in the information flow. In the health and well being sector, mental stimulation will be on the high, and therefore mental fatigue also will be there. There will be a need for digital detox and mindfulness. Increased risk of respiratory issues, insomnia, nervous system disorders, related concerns can be seen. People may seek intellectual spirituality, philosophical podcasts, guided meditations, online sanghas will be on the rise. and in the world events and global impact. Global diplomacy, treaties, and international cooperations will be on the rise. Surge in cybersecurity issues, AI governance, online misinformation can be seen. Growth in tech based humanitarian efforts, air related disruptions such as aviation accidents or communication network failures could rise. Wars, if any, may be fought with intelligence propaganda, tech, not with brute force. Now let's get into the ascendant wise predictions. For the Aries ascendant, the transit will be happening from their second house to their third house, from the house of family to the house of friends, from the house of income to the house of efforts. Now, the from the third house of efforts and friends, the Jupiter will be aspecting the seventh house of partnership, the ninth house of dharma and luck, and the 11th house of social networking and gains. In the finance segment, Aries ascendants would see positives would be new income streams through side hustles, freelancing, or skill based work. Investments in communication, media, writing, or digital platforms may bring gains. Good times to monetize skills, example coaching, YouTube, social media, content creation, etc. Where you need to be cautious. You may tend to spread your finances too thin, overextending resources on multiple ventures. Avoid impulsive purchases or risky speculative activities. What should be your mantra for the finances during this prime period? Diversify wisely and back your hustle with planning. Now, coming to your career. Positives are strong phase for entrepreneurship, self initiated projects, marketing, sales, writing, public speaking, and digital professions. You will feel more confident in taking bold initiatives and asserting your voice at work. Success through networking, collaborations, and upskilling are seen. Where you need to be cautious. You may get pulled in too many directions. Be careful of overcommitment or trying to juggle too many roles. Workplace communication must be clear to avoid any kind of misunderstandings. So, the mantra is your ideas are gold, just channel them with focus. Love and relationship. Positives: increased chances of flirtatious connections online or during short travel. If you are in a relationship, better communication will deepen bonding. Some may connect with a partner through a shared interest, example, writing, learning, or media. Where you need to be cautious in love and relationship. Restlessness or desire for variety may create confusion or fickleness. Risk of emotional detachment due to too much mental stimulation. What should be the mantra? Intellect is sexy, but don't forget emotional depth. In your health segment, Jupiter gives strength to push through mental and physical fatigue if you stay disciplined. Excellent time to pick up yoga, pranayama, journaling, or a mindful routine. You need to be cautious because there is a possibility of stress related issues, insomnia, or overuse of digital screens. Be cautious with your lungs, shoulders, arms, and nervous system. What should be your mantra? Protect your mental bandwidth and breathe deeper. In nutshell, your ideas, skills, and communications are your superpowers in 2025. Use them to build wealth, expand your network, and create your unique path. But don't scatter your energy. For the Taurus Ascendant natives, this transit will be happening from their first house of self to the second house of family and daily income. The aspects of Guru from the second house will be on the sixth house of debts, enemies, and service, the eighth house of sudden transformations and sudden gains, and the 10th house of career, name, and fame. In the finance sector, the Taurus Ascendants, for them it is an excellent time for wealth accumulation. Their income sources may grow or stabilize. You may earn through communication related skills, example writing, speaking, etc. Inheritance, family business, or ancestral wealth could also be seen to grow or gain. Now, where you need to be cautious, there is a possibility of overindulgence or loose budgeting. Jupiter expands, so you may splurge on food, luxury, or aesthetics. Watch for verbal promises related to money that may not be honored. So, what's the mantra for you? Grow your savings, but don't let spending grow unchecked. Now, in the career segment, career sees gains through networking, persuasive communication, and value based contributions. Good time for professions having finance, media, public speaking, HR branding, or family owned businesses. You may become a mentor or advisor to others, especially to matters of finance or values, where you need to be cautious. You may hesitate to take bold career risks. Taurus is steady, but Jupiter here might push for expansion. So, balance will be your key. So, what's the mantra? Speak your value and the world will listen. Now, in the love and relationship sector, strong focus on family harmony and bonding will be seen. Jupiter brings a sense of nurturing and traditional values in relationships, can manifest as planning for marriage, starting a family, or deepening emotional security, where you need to be cautious. You may be too idealistic about what relationships should be like. Slight risk of conflicts over money in family. So the mantra should be love is found where shared values live. In the health segment, Jupiter here usually supports vitality, especially through good food and family peace. Your voice may become stronger and you may enjoy eating, singing, or public speaking, where you need to be cautious. Overeating or indulgence in sweet can lead to weight gain or sugar related issues. Throat, neck, or vocal cord sensitivity may be seen. Now, the mantra is nourish your body with balance, not excess. In a nutshell, a phase of financial growth, stronger family ties, and speaking your truth. Jupiter blesses your voice and values, but asks you to stay grounded in moderation and clarity. So, for the Gemini natives, this transit is happening from their 12th house of expenditure, moksha, isolation, and foreign lands to their first house of self. The aspects of Jupiter will be on the fifth house of general intelligence, love, the seventh house of partnership, and the ninth house of dharma and luck. So, in the finance sector, it's for the Gemini natives, new income opportunities would arise through their own efforts, particularly in areas like writing, teaching, marketing, tech, consulting, and entrepreneurship. You're likely to diversify your income streams and become more financially optimistic. Jupiter here would give you the confidence to ask for more salary hikes, better deals, etc. Where you need to be cautious. There may be fluctuations in financial planning due to trying too many things or shifting priorities. Avoid overindulgence and overconfidence in risky investments or loans. So the mantra is back your talents but budget your growth. Now, in the career, this is your time to shine and be noticed, especially in professions involving third house, Gemini sign, like communication, teaching, travel, etc. Great year for leadership, launching a personal brand, or starting something new on your own. You may attract mentors or become one. Where you need to be cautious. You may struggle with scattered focus or impatience. Gemini energy is curious but can be distracted. Avoid overcommitting and under delivering. So the mantra is own the spotlight but choose your stage wisely. In the love and relationship segment, Jupiter brings a glow to your aura, making you more attractive and charming in love. Potential for meeting someone through travel, learning, or social media are high. Existing relationships may grow stronger through better communication and mutual growth. Where you need to be cautious. Slight risk of being emotionally detached or inconsistent, head versus heart conflicts. If single, you might juggle multiple interests before settling. So the mantra is be clear in love. Hearts respond to sincerity, not signals. In the health segment, Jupiter in first house gives overall vitality, strength, and boost in immunity. Great time to start new health routines, especially those involving breath work, diet, or yoga. Where you need to be cautious. Weight gain is possible, especially due to overeating or indulgent lifestyle. Nervous energy, restlessness, or inconsistent routines could affect sleep or digestion. So the mantra is balance your mind and your body will follow. In a nutshell, this time is a major personal reset year where Jupiter empowers you to lead, communicate, and grow from within. Your magnetism, clarity, and adaptability will open doors. Just make sure not to scatter your energy. So, for the Cancer natives, this transit is happening from the 11th house of capital gains and social network to the 12th house of foreign travels, expenses, and isolation. Now, from the 12th house, the aspect would be on 4th house of properties, home and land and vehicles, and to the 6th house of debt, enemies, and diseases, and the 8th house of sudden transformations. In the finance segment, the Cancer natives, there are potential for increase in foreign income, freelancing, remote work, or gains through global clients. Investment in spiritual retreats, education, or healing may yield inner returns. Unexpected blessings, such as clearing of old debts or karmic financial relief, are possible. Where you need to be cautious. Expenses may rise, especially on travel, spiritual matters, charity, or health. Avoid secretive dealings, hidden loans, or financial escapism. The mantra should be give consciously, save quietly, and trust your flow. On the career segment, success through behind the scenes roles, remote jobs, or spiritual creative professions is seen. Good time for researchers, healers, writers, psychologists, or international collaborators. You may feel drawn to purpose over prestige. You need to be cautious in visibility may feel low. This is not a peak performance career year, but rather one for reflecting, planning, and planting seeds. Avoid career escapism or detachment if challenges arise. So the mantra is what grows in silence will later shine. In the love and relationship sector, deep spiritual or even karmic connections may emerge. For those in relationships, there could be more emotional healing or supportive retreat like bonding. You may also feel drawn to someone from a foreign background or distant place. You need to be cautious because tendency to suppress emotions or detach emotionally could affect closeness. Some may deal with hidden affairs, longing, or emotional confusion. Clarity comes with stillness. The mantra should be let love flow, not escape. In the health segment, Jupiter offers spiritual healing and mental peace if you engage in meditation, yoga, or related things. Great time to heal from deep emotional wounds, sleep issues, or subconscious stresses. You need to be cautious because you may suffer from sleep disturbances, anxiety, or low energy if not grounded. Hospital visits or health expenses might arise. Take care of immune and mental health. The mantra should be sleep, silence, and surrender are medicines too. So, in a nutshell, this is a spiritual time that encourages healing, reflection, and quiet expression. While external growth may feel paused, your inner life is transforming, and this will later become your strength. So, now for the Leo natives, this transit is happening from the 10th house of career, name, and fame to the 11th house of gains and social networking. The aspect of Jupiter would be on the third house of friendship and initiatives and efforts, fifth house of love and creative intelligence, and seventh house of partnerships. Now, in the finance segment, significant increase in income, especially from new ventures, promotions, foreign clients, or group collaborations, can be seen. Gains through friends, networks, or public visibility. You might also benefit from investments in digital platform, social media, or community-based projects. You need to be watchful for false promises or financial overdependence on others. Diversify, but don't blindly trust financial advice from peers. The mantra should be let your network expand your net worth wisely. Now, in the career segment, strong period for career recognition, especially in media, tech, education, public speaking, or leadership roles in communities. Excellent for launching big ideas, going public, or expanding audience reach. You may receive support from influential friends, mentors, or elder colleagues. You need to be cautious in avoiding spreading yourself too thin or chasing every opportunity. Focus on aligned goals. The mantra is choose your missions, not just your ambitions. In love and relationship segment, high chances of meeting someone through friends, events, or online platforms. Long term relationships may deepen with shared goals or social involvement. Married natives may see greater support from partners, social or professional circles. Caution: beware of platonic confusion, mixing friendship and romance without clarity. Some may feel emotionally distant while being socially very active. The mantra is let love grow in shared dream, not social distractions. In the health segment, mentally upbeat and physically energized due to sense of progress and social optimism. Encouraged to join fitness communities, yoga groups, or outdoor activities. Caution: lack of routine due to excess social activity or overcommitment could affect sleep or digestion. Need to manage nervous tension or overthinking, especially if juggling many roles. The mantra is keep your calendar busy but your mind calm. In a nutshell, one of the most fulfilling phases, socially, financially, and professionally. Jupiter empowers your long term dreams, elevates your status, and surrounds you with helpful allies. Just stay grounded and intentional. The Virgo natives. For the Virgo natives, this transit is happening from the ninth house of Dharma, luck, to the 10th house of career, name, and fame. The aspect of Jupiter from the 10th house would be on the second house of income and family, the fourth house of home, property, and uh, peace, and sixth house of service, enemies, debts, and diseases. In the finance segment, income increases through professional growth, promotions, or leadership opportunities. Earnings from teaching, consulting, communication, management, media, or government roles can improve. Recognition may bring new clients, offer, or endorsements if you are self employed or public facing. Caution: sudden status upgrades may come with larger responsibilities or tax burdens. Be mindful of over-optimism in financial decisions. Don't overspend assuming continued growth. So the mantra would be earn with wisdom, spend with vision. For on the career side, this is your power window, a major time to shine professionally, gain recognition, and step into leadership. Excellent for changing jobs, getting promoted, or taking on visible roles. You may become known for your clarity, intellect, and problem solving skills. Caution: pressure to maintain image can be intense. Avoid workaholism or ego clashes with bosses. Stay grounded. Fame or success may be fleeting if not rooted in integrity. The mantra should be lead with skill, serve with heart, love and relationship. Focus shifts slightly to career and public life, but you may attract a partner through professional circles or admiration of your success. Married couples may bond over shared responsibilities or public goals. Caution: work life imbalance may lead to emotional distance. Communication gaps due to busy schedules could affect love life. Make time for quality connections. So the mantra is your presence in love matters more than your success. In the health segment, Jupiter brings strong willpower and physical stamina, especially if you are mentally aligned with your goals. Great time to begin structured routines, yoga, or strength building practices. Risks of stress, burnout, or tension related issues, especially affecting your back, spine, or digestion, can be seen. Don't neglect mental health in the chase of achievement. The mantra is discipline is divine when balanced with rest. In nutshell, the rest of this year, up till October 18th, is your year to build your legacy. Jupiter lifts your career, expands your influence, and rewards effort with recognition. Just remember, success is sweeter when your health and relationship grow alongside. For the Libra natives, this transit is happening from the 8th house of sudden transformations to the ninth house of dharma and luck. The aspect of Guru from the ninth house would be on the first house of self, the third house of initiatives and efforts, and on the fifth house of love and creative intelligence. In the finances aspect, financial growth through international ties, publishing, teaching, consulting, and legal matters can be seen. Luck may play a role in money matters. You might receive sudden opportunities or windfalls. Investing in education or upskilling could lead to long term gains. You need to be cautious because over idealism about money. Avoid taking financial risks based on intuition alone. Foreign investments or travel related expenses may pile up. So the mantra is trust luck but prepare wisely. In the career front, it's a great time for career breakthroughs via travel, higher education, public speaking, or expansion into new markets. Ideal for academics, lawyers, advisors, content creator, spiritual guides, or diplomats. Bosses or mentors may be supportive. Good time for moving abroad or working with global teams. Caution, don't let your idealism conflict with workplace realism. Ensure legal documentation matters are handled properly, especially in foreign dealings. Mantra is lead with principle, expand with purpose. In the love and relationship sector, high chance of meeting someone from a different culture or during travel, learning, or spiritual events. Relationships take on a more meaningful value based tone. Married couples may travel together or grow spiritually as a pair. Be careful of being preachy or overly idealist with your partner. Long distance relationships may develop. Keep communication clear. Mantra is shared values build lasting bonds. In the health segment, uplifted mindsets lead to mental clarity and better overall vitality. Great time to explore spiritual healing, Ayurveda, or wisdom based wellness practices. You need to be cautious on possibility of hip, thigh, or liver related issues if lifestyle becomes sedentary. Avoid guru syndrome. Stress from always trying to do the right thing can affect peace. Mantra. Wisdom heals when rooted in balance. In a nutshell, this is a lucky, liberating, and learning rich phase. Jupiter expands your worldview, invites new adventures, and blesses you with insight and opportunity, especially if you are aligned with your dharma. For the Scorpion natives, this transit is happening from the seventh house of partnership to the eighth house of sudden transformations. From the eighth house, the Jupiter will be aspecting 12th house of foreign travels, expenses, and isolation. The second house of family and income, and the fourth house of motherland, properties, vehicles, etc. In the finance sector, positives are potential gains through inheritance, spouse's income, insurance, settlements, or joint ventures. If involved in research, healing, astrology, finance, or occult science, you may see new avenues of income. Great for financial restructuring and clearing old debts. Caution: sudden expenses are a possibility, especially related to health, taxes, or family matters. Avoid risky investments or hidden financial dealings. The mantra is wealth comes quietly when karma clears cleanly. In the career sector, deep focus, introspection, and research oriented work is favored. Good for careers in investigation, psychology, healing, insurance, finance, or transformation related fields. You may work behind the scenes or something that later leads to a breakthrough. Caution: sudden career shifts or power struggles are a possibility. Stay grounded during transitions. Don't get stuck over analyzing or doubting your progress. Mantra is let the old die so the real can rise. In the love segment, emotional depth and intimacy increases, especially in existing relationships. You and your partner may undergo healing or transformative experiences together. Potential for soul level connections or karmic ties are seen. Cautions are possessiveness, secrecy, or emotional intensity could cause friction. If in an unstable relationship, this could be a make or break phase for you. The mantra is let love grow in truth, not control. In the health segment, a great time to address deep rooted emotional or psychosomatic issues. Healing through alternative therapies, detox, or energy work, Reiki, Ayurveda, etc., is going to be powerful now. Caution: vulnerability to sudden health issues, especially nervous system, reproductive organs, or stress related conditions is seen. Prioritize mental and emotional health. Journaling, therapy, or spiritual practices should help you. The mantra is transform your fear and you transform your fate. In a nutshell, a karmic cleanup time where Jupiter dives deep to help you realize old platforms, inherit hidden gifts, and transform from within. Challenges may come, but they are preparing you for something more aligned and powerful. Now, for the Sagittarius Ascendants. This transit for Sagittarius Ascendant is happening from their sixth house to their seventh house. Sixth house of debts, enemies, and diseases and service to the seventh house of partnership. From the seventh house for the Sagittarius Ascendants, the Jupiter will be aspecting their 11th house of capital gains, first house of self, and third house of peers and initiatives. In the finance sector, growth through business partnerships, spouses' income, and public client facing work will be seen. High potential for financial collaborations or joint ventures to bring long term gain. Good period for those in law, consulting, trade, or diplomacy. Caution: watch for financial disagreements in partnerships or legal entanglements. Avoid over-compromising or overly idealistic deals. Clarity is the key. Mantra: shared success comes from clear agreements. The career: you may become more visible or publicly recognized, ideal for launching a venture, going solo, or working with a key partner. Career gets a boost through collaborations, negotiations, or contracts. Excellent time for public relations, advisory roles, or leadership through diplomacy. You need to be cautious as work life balance may tilt if you are too focused on external validations or trying to please everyone. Choose collaborations wisely. Not all alliances are equally beneficial. The mantra is your career expands through strategic partnerships. Love and relationships. One of the best transits for marriage or serious commitment, whether initiating, strengthening, or attracting it. Strong potential to meet a soul aligned partner, especially if you have been working on self growth. If married, this is a year of renewed harmony, shared goals, and mutual support. You need to be cautious to not ignore underlying issues in favor of appearances. Jupiter demands sincerity. Watch out for imbalance in giving and receiving. Mantra is real love begins with real presence. Health wise, Jupiter brings balance and vitality, especially through harmonious relationships and reduced inner conflict. Your mental health improves when you are surrounded by cooperative energy. The caution is stress may arise if you feel overcommitted or overwhelmed by others' expectations. Take time to reconnect with your individuality amidst external demands. The mantra is balance within reflects balance with others. Nutshell: this is a relationship divine time. Professionally and personally, Jupiter supports commitments, growth through partnership, and public visibility. Navigate with clarity and balance, and it can be a milestone phase in your life story. Now, for the Capricorn Ascendant. For the Capricorn Ascendant, this transit will be happening from their fifth house of creative intelligence and love to the sixth house of service, diseases, loans, and enemies. Now, from the sixth house, Jupiter will be aspecting their 10th house of career, name, and fame, 12th house of expenditure, isolation, and foreign travels, and second house of family and income. In the finance matters, It will be a good period for steady financial improvements through hard work, smart service, and disciplined spending. Potential gains via employment, legal settlements, or debt resolution. Ideal for clearing loans, taxes, or financial burdens. Where to be cautious? Expenses may rise due to healthcare, employees, or routine obligations. Avoid taking on new debts casually, focus on long term security. So, the mantra here should be real wealth is built through responsibility. In the career aspect, excellent for those in healthcare, law, HR, public service, writing, research, or social work. You may gain recognition as a problem solver or skilled service provider. Routine work becomes a path to growth. Organization and consistency bring career breakthroughs. Caution: workplace competition or legal issues may arise. Respond calmly, not reactively. Avoid overcommitting. Learn to delegate smartly. Mantra: serve your purpose and success will serve you. In love and relationship, Jupiter brings a mature, grounded approach to love. If you're already in a relationship, you and your partner may work together to improve routines, health, or financial balance. Potential to meet someone at work in service roles or through health wellness circles are high. Caution: love may take a back seat if you are too focused on your work and solving practical problems. You may become overcritical or overly task oriented, which can distance your partner emotionally. So, the mantra is love grows in the small daily acts of care. Health: a powerful year to build a disciplined health routine. Great time to start diet plans, workouts, therapy, or detox programs. Jupiter gives the wisdom to prevent issues before they arise if you listen to your body. Possible issues with digestion, nerves, allergies, or sleep if stress is unaddressed. Avoid self medication or neglecting regular checkups. Health is the reward of discipline, not urgency, should be your mantra. In a nutshell, a structured service driven time period where slow and steady wins the race. Jupiter helps you clear debts, organize your life, and refine your work and health patterns. Success comes through patience, service, and smart systems. For the Aquarius natives, this transit of Jupiter is happening from their fourth house of landed properties, vehicles, and peace to their fifth house of general intelligence and creativity and love. Seated in the fifth house, Jupiter will be aspecting their ninth house of luck and dharma, their 11th house of social connections, network, and gains, and their first house, they themselves. In the financial matters, good period for financial gains through investments, stock markets, creative ventures, speculative activities, or children. If you are in fields related to education, writing, counseling, or entertainment, income could be on the rise. Potential for extra income from hobbies or passion projects are also seen. Caution: beware of over speculation. Use your analytical mind to building intuition and logic. Gambling or emotional investment can backfire if not grounded. Mantra is play smart, win large. Now, career. A brilliant year for creative professionals, educators, counselors, consultants, advisors, or performers. You may shine publicly for your talents, intelligence, or innovative ideas. Opportunities to teach, mentor, or inspire others could open up. Where should you show caution? Avoid being overconfident or scattered. Pick key projects and commit fully. Focus and consistency will separate true success from flashy distractions. Mantra: creativity is a responsibility as much as a gift. In love and relationships, one of the best years for new love, dating, or rekindling romance. Singles may meet charming intellectuality, stimulating partners, often in educational, social, or creative settings. Fertility is enhanced, great period if planning for children. Don't idealize partners too much early on. Keep one foot in reality. Flirtations may be high, choose wisely for emotional depth. The mantra is love rooted in truth becomes timeless. Health. Mental and emotional health receives a positive boost through joyful activities, hobbies, and meaningful engagements. A great year to cultivate creative outlets as healing tools. Caution. Overindulgence, especially in partying, food, or distraction, could lead to minor health issues. Mind the health of the heart, spine, and digestion. Mantra. Joy is medicine when used mindfully. In a nutshell, a bright, expansive, and heart contented time period where Jupiter empowers your creativity, intelligence, romance, and capacity for joy. Luck supports bold yet thoughtful risks, both in love and in life. Stay grounded, and the rewards will be significant. For the Pisces natives, this transit of Jupiter is happening from their third house of efforts and peers and friends to the fourth house of landed properties and peace. From the fourth house, Jupiter will be aspecting their eighth house of sudden transformation, occult, and hidden knowledge, their 10th house of career, name, and fame, and their 12th house of expenses, foreign travels, and isolation. In the financial matters, great year for investment in property, land, vehicles, or home improvement. Family, wealth, or inheritance matters may bring financial support. Potential for gain through agriculture, real estate, interior design, or hospitality sector. You need to be cautious. Expenses could rise due to home-related upgrades or family responsibilities. Avoid emotional spending or overextending yourself on luxury items. Mantra should be wealth that roots you is a wealth that sustains you. At the career front, opportunities for stable long-term career moves may emerge, often linked to working from home, land-based professions, or real estate. Ideas for sharing a home based business or expanding into family oriented services may arise. Emotional intelligence becomes a key professional asset. Caution. Career growth may feel slow but steady. Patience is essential. Watch for emotional burnout. Avoid carrying home problems into work or vice versa. Mantra is strengthen your base and your career will rise naturally. In love and relationship aspect, strong focus on emotional bonding, family building, and nurturing partnerships is seen. Marriage or long term commitment talks may progress for many. Excellent time for deepening trust, creating a shared home, or reconnecting with roots. Where you need to be cautious. Emotional expectations could lead to minor misunderstandings. Ensure you are giving space to your partner instead of becoming overprotective. The mantra is true love creates homes, not cages. At the health aspect, positives, emotional well being improves if you create a safe, nourishing environment for yourself. Good time for healing issues related to chest, lungs, digestion, or emotional imbalances. Caution. Stress from family or home responsibilities could affect digestion or emotional resilience. Pay attention to mental health of elderly family members as well. The mantra is heal your home within and health will blossom without. In nutshell, this time period is to root down stabilize, and nurture yourself and your close ones. Jupiter blesses you with opportunities for emotional and material security through home, family, real estate, and inner work. Slow growth, deep rewards. And with that, we have covered the impact of Jupiter's transit from Taurus to Gemini, both at the global level and for each ascendant. I hope this guidance helps you align better with the energies ahead and navigate through this period with better awareness and clarity. We will continue bringing you more such astrological insights, especially towards the upcoming Jupiter's transit into the Cancer sign and many such significant planetary movements. So do stay connected. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends, family, and anyone who might benefit from this knowledge. And I would like to hear from you. Please drop a comment below and let me know how this transit is unfolding in your life and which part of the video that has resonated most with you. Until next time, stay grounded, stay aware, and keep listening to the cosmos. This is Shashank Kabra signing off from Cosmic Listening. Namaste.